Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello students. So we're going to start with the chapter visualizing solid shapes. Right? So let us first recapitulate what we have done in our earlier classes. So when we talk of solid shapes, we talk of 2D and 3D shapes. 2D means has two dimensions only. 3D means three dimensions they will have. Length, breadth, height or depth we call, and here just length and breadth in 2D. 2D means two dimensional, 3D means three dimensional. So if we talk of 2D figures, we know a triangle. Right? It is a 2D figure. If I draw a rectangle, it's a 2D figure. Then a circle is a 2D figure, right? If we talk of 3D, can you think of some examples of three-dimensional? Yes, a cube, a cuboid, a cone, a cylinder, a sphere, and many more. So these are the shapes that has three dimensions. So a cube will have all the length of all the edges as equal, right? Cuboid has not equal length and breadth and height, they all are different, right? So it is formed of the rectangles. The faces are rectangular in shape, and in case of cube the faces are square in shape. You have done cone also, right? Have a circular end at the end and it is conical. Cylinder also, you know, like this you used to draw, right? And then a sphere, right? It is a solid one. So like this we have 2D and 3D figures. So this is what we have done in our earlier classes. Now just to see here what happens, we have to tell what is the shape, what is the kind of the shape, whether it is two-dimensional or three-dimensional, and we have to tell the name also. So here one example is done for you, like this you have to match. So this is a two-dimensional and square it is. So the next you see is what? A cone, right? Cone is a three-dimensional. So where we see cone, so to cone and three-dimensional, so we will connect this to three-dimensional like this, and three-dimensional will connect to cone like this. Clear? Then is next cylinder, right? It is three-dimensional, so you can connect it to three-dimensional and then to cylinder. Right. The next one is a triangle if you see, right? Difference in triangle and cone. Triangle is a plane surface, right? Cone is not. So triangle, where are we going to draw? Triangle is two-dimensional, and where do you see triangle? At the end. So we can connect it here and this can be connected here, right? Okay students, the next one, can you think about the next one? Yes, it's a cube and it is three-dimensional. So just match it to three-dimensional and match that three-dimensional to cube. The next is a circle. Circle is two-dimensional, matches to two-dimensional and two-dimensional to circle. The next is, you see, a cuboid. So a cuboid is three-dimensional. So we are left with three-dimensional. Yes, this is three-dimensional, and this three-dimensional has to be connected to cuboid. Here is the cuboid. Okay. Now the last one, this is a sphere, as you see. So you are going to connect it to 3D like this. This is the 3D, and this 3D would be connected to sphere. Right? So this is what we have done. Match the following kind of question where we were given figures and we identified whether it's a 2D or a 3D kind of figure. Let's move ahead. Okay, so what happens in daily life or in practical life, it is not that, see, these figures are single, all the figures are single here, but what happens that we see, suppose this you see, right, we see combination of figures. Okay, so here you see a cylinder and a cone is there, right? That combination you can see here. Outside there is a metallic surface and inside there is a cylindrical shell you see, right? Then softy the ice cream, you know, you all might have seen it and have eaten it. You know there is a cone at the bottom and then hemisphere, right? The scoop in which the ice cream is placed and kept on the cone, that is in the form of hemisphere. So this is a combination of a cone and hemisphere. Now if you see the photo frame, so you see a rectangular path is there outside it, right, around it. Then a bowl. So in a bowl you see it is a hemispherical shell, right, it is hemispherical. And here if we see tomb on a pillar, this is there, so this pillar is in cylindrical form and this tomb is a kind of hemisphere, right? So in practical life if we see combination of images or combination of, I would say, figures. Okay, now let's move ahead. Here we have to identify which kind of figure is this and what is the shape, right? How to define it. So we see an agricultural field. So you see agricultural field here, this one. So this will be matched to this, right? And what will be the explanation for it? It is we see a square and on it a rectangle is there, right? So do you see something like this, a triangular, this one is there, so this will be matched to this, a triangular field adjoining a square field. So this is the triangular one, right, and below it there is a square field. Okay, a groove means when we make some we take out something from a metallic surface, we make a hole in it, like so. Here we see in the cylinder this cone is taken out, this cone shaped metal is taken out. Okay, so a groove is this only, right? So it is what, let us see, it is a cone taken out of a cylinder. To this we are going to match it. Now a toy, you see this is a toy, right? So the toy, how can it be explained? So just see, it is two rectangular cross path, no, a circular path around a circular ground. Then we have a hemisphere surmounted on a cone. Yes, we see a cone and a hemisphere, so this will be connected to this. Now a circular path. So this is the circular path. So what we see in this? We see a circular path around a circular ground. So this is a circular ground. This inside is the ground, and around it there is a circular path of gray color. You can see that is highlighted in gray. So this will be matched to this. Now the next is a cross path. So this is shown as cross path. This is what? Two rectangular cross paths inside a rectangular path. Yes, it is there. So you are going to define it like this. Clear? So this is just how we see the figure and how should we speak about them. That is the cone taken out of a cylinder. It's a toy having cone at the bottom part and a hemisphere on the top part. So like this we explain them. Okay. Now comes the main or the most important concept of your chapter is views of 3D shapes. So this is the main concept that we are going to discuss. Till now I have just recapitulated the concept that you have done in your earlier class. So views of 3D shapes. How to find out the views of 3D shapes? Just to see, there will be three views always: front view, side view and top view. Okay, what will be the three views? Front, side and top. So this is a hut given as you see. Now the front view, if you stand in the front of it and look, have a look, so how will it be, how will you be looking at you, how will it be appearing to you? This is the front view, right? We have drawn this part here separately to show you just the front view. Now this is the side view. You see this window is there and the part of roof is there, so this is the side view. It is drawn separately for you. Now the top view, when you see it from the top, it will be looking like this, the two parts of the roof like this. Okay, so what are the views? There will be three views: front view, side view and top view, and these has been separately drawn or shown to you how they look separately. Is that clear? So you would be asked questions after giving a figure that what are its views and which one is the front view, can you draw it? So you have to draw also at certain times. Okay, now next part. Here you see a glass. Can you see its side view? The side view will look like this from every part. Like if you change your position, does it change? No, it is going to be the same as here it is shown. Okay, and the top view will be like this. Okay, you see from top that glass will be looking like this because the outside there is a metallic, or we say whatever it is made up of, and this is the inside of the glass where you place the liquid inside it. Okay, so this is the side view, this is the top view. Now here So I'll be showing you many figures and their side, top and front view so that you have an idea of what is front view, what is side view and what is a top view. So here is a brick. So if you see, this is the front view, this is the side view and this is the top view. So if we draw it separately, the front view is just like this. The side view is like this, like a longer one. And the top view, we see on the top we will be noticing this made up of, right? So we have these views for this brick. Now we have a solid made up of 3 cubes. So just see, when I look it from the front, you see 1, 2, 3. These 3 cubes will be visible. So this is the front view. Now as you see from the side view, these two would be visible. These two, right? So that is drawn here separately. And from top you will see this, and this also you will be seeing. So that's why two we have drawn. Clear? One is this one, another is this one. I hope this makes sense to you. Now here there is a solid made up of 4 cubes. So on the top, just see on the top, what do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, these are drawn in the same way as they appear. Now the front view, we can see this and this from the front view, right? So that's why two are drawn here. And side view, we will be having a look on this, we will be having a look on this, also this one. So 3 will be seen from us. 3 squares will be seen. Now the next one is solid made up of 4 cubes. This was also 4 cubes, but the arrangement is different. So here from the top, if we see 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 squares like this and one at the back. So 3 squares and one at the back. So this is the top view. Now front view is 1, 2, 3. We are going to see 3 squares from the front. Now the side view is just not this. So most of you think that it will be just one square, but you forget about this bottom, the previous one, the back side. So this is also visible from side. So side view will include 2 squares. Is that clear? So this is how, so you need to take care of that, which will what all the faces would be visible, right?